Will it go live on YouTube correctly, is my question. That looks like it is. That does appear to be live. Alright, perfect. And if I now click auto find and activate, there we go. So I was wondering if I should like avoid having the music playing at the start of the stream from YouTube. Or for my YouTube stream, but it's generally fine, so I'm not too concerned, I guess. Yo, what's up, Kenny? Yeah, I never actually looked up if I want to be the big guy is a thing. Big guy. It isn't the thing. Bad news. What about big kid? I know big kid is the name of a thing, but I don't know. Yeah, there is an I want to be the big kid. Which isn't quite the same. Petition to rename. You could just make it, Kenny. Go make I want to be the big guy. SpongeBob. SpongeBob. I can't remember what the thing is. It's almost like it's actually not that memorable. Yo, what's up, sugar? You're getting brain damage. I feel that. I'm glad I could save you from whatever was going on. It was very loud. Alrighty. So this is I want to be the Crimson. We'll see if I can... You know what, actually... We'll do the Sono mod. I wasn't sure I wanted to do the Sono mod. Just to see, like, if I can handle the red, but no, we're gonna do the Sono mod. Come on, V-Patch. You can do it, buddy. You can do it. You can... There we go. Alright, so we're gonna be playing I Wanna Be the Crimson, which is a classic fan game. It has required secrets and a lot of them. Hi, Divine. Hi, Mia. Yeah, so that's the thing about this mod, Mia. Is when I first played this, I just hated how fucking red it was. So someone else made a mod for me that just replaced the red with more like a salmon color. So it's gonna be like a pink. That's much more not awful. You love salmon? Salmon's pretty fucking good. I went to All You Can Eat Sushi not long ago. And I got so much salmon and tuna and eel. Eel is my favorite. Unagi. Oh my god, I'm so fucking good at video games. That's crazy. Alright, let's do very hard now. Oh. You also hate how Reddit. I don't know what that's in relation to, but I agree. The problem with Reddit is the people on it. I was going to say is that it exists, but then I realized, no, I don't hate that Reddit exists. It has value. Yeah, Mia, that's kind of been a thing since the very first I Want to Be the Guy fan game. So it's always stuck since then. There are even some fan games that make it so the difficulty select only has a load game and a start game warp. And you actually have to, like, go through platforming to start the game. One specific maker, Rukido, is known for doing that in all of his games, is having a screen of platforming you have to get through in order to actually start. Whatever. I'm moving on. How red it was. Oh, got it. Hi Nasu, hi Bigfoot. Must be jealous of my 100k worth of comment karma. I am. I am indeed. There's no one with more karma than you. Alright, so I don't necessarily remember where all the secrets and everything are in this game. So I'm gonna see how much I actually remember. We'll see if I have to, like, look up a video to find any secrets. I wanted to do this replay to see, like... Oh, how does the platform jump work with that? I don't know what the hitbox is. I was curious to replay it to know if there would be something I would have interest in speedrunning, perhaps, because it's a classic fan game that I always liked. But there are parts of it I don't like. There are two bosses in it. One of them fucking blows, and the other one I just don't like. So my hope is that I like the platforming enough and I can handle the bosses knowing that I like the platforming. Fuck. Yeah, as mentioned, it has required secrets. This is the first one in the game. And honestly, one of the harder ones too. But the secrets are not easy in this game. So I was very curious to see how I would deal with it nowadays. There's also two stages that I have concerns about. One is a water stage, and the water is Necron water, which for those who don't know, is just kind of like an annoying type of water that makes swimming more difficult. And the other one is a screen flipping stage. It's gravity flipping, but it flips the entire screen, and it has been sickening for me in the past. So we'll see if I still find it sickening. I don't know if I'm going to beat this whole game today. It's a pretty lengthy game. And there are a lot of, like, traps and a lot of things to learn. Eh? By the way, Bigfoot, grats again on your sexy new badge. Pretty exciting. Gaslighting,
Oh
right?
my god! Oh my god!
Watch this. Oh, it wasn't even remotely close. What makes it a gaslighting raid? Amelia, thanks for the raid. Hi, Plasma, Mikaya, Amelia. You beat the Z3 boss 3. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's not true. That's not true. I saw how the sphere went, the one attempt you had. Been urinating with an even higher frequency than usual, probably due to excitement. Yeah, that sounds like something you don't have to worry about. I feel like if you told your doctor, they would just be like, hell yeah! Not important. She begged me for money so she could end stream. Honestly, a pretty valid thing to do. For people here from Amelia, we're playing I Want to Be the Crimson. Don't tell Amelia we're playing I Want to Be the Crimson because it's an old fan game, which means that she'll hate it by proxy. Just by default, she'll just despise it. Wow, this jump kind of sucks. I mean, I always knew that jump was pretty rough. I'm sure there's like an align that helps with that. But that jump is like pretty notorious for being not good. Oh. Yo, Lettuce. Lettuce, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back to the cat bag for month number 106. I appreciate it very much. Enjoy your emotes. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, thank you. Amelia's old, so you'd think she'd find Solidarity old. Isn't she like 14? Hi, bike. I need dog ears. I'll accept Crimson because the boss is neat. Perfect. That is probably my least favorite thing in the game. Are you joking? Unfortunately not. I despise Crimson Fight. I think there are very, 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 very few Crimson Fights I actually like. Because I think the format is just kind of agonizing. Do you even like the bat more? That's something I'm going to find out in a replay, is how I feel about the bat boss. Because boy, did I hate it when I first played it. Like FNAF Crimson? Fucking Christ. Can you tell me the worst version of the Crimson Fight you played? I would love to know, Sugar. Please inform me. Fuck it. Let's just go top left. I don't remember what any of these are. So I know there is a specific, like, setup you can do for the secret. Like, you can full jump from a specific spot, but boy do I not know where that spot is. God, I forgot how long that was. Did not remember that spike. Okay, perfect. Let's see, what is it? Okay. So like, oh, not halfway down the spike. Do I do it from like... I don't know where the spot is. Well, that worked. Crimson changes color for fiends. Destination is changes color. Crimson is for fiends. Okay, yeah, that's simple enough. So you do the jump from basically your feet being in line with the top of the down spike. I didn't remember if it was halfway down the spike or at the top of the spike, so... What a cool cycle. There's like a slight delay after I restart that prevents me from jumping. It's like a frame or two, and it's like actually really fucking me up. Imagine having to wait every restart, even if it's a frame. After 50 deaths, that is 1 second. I just did that math in my head just now. Don't play Mario Maker. Oh, thank God it doesn't have a single frame of waiting. Yeah, no, Mario Maker is agonizing. I enjoyed Mario Maker to an extent, but holy fuck, the restart time was just truly awful. Swing! Despite the hateful things you expressed about me. Thank you, Amelia. Have a good night. No! What a pathetic death. Yeah, I think it's important to note, Sugar, that I did not play Crimson, fuck. I did not play Mario Maker long enough to get to the point where I felt like I hated it. Let's not do that again. Perfect. Great work, team. Round of applause. Back here! What is being broken? Let me out! Oh! Wait, why did I... Okay. Please turn. I remembered that. Alright, time for Windows 8. How many people remember the Windows 8 era of fan games, for people who were around for that? It was incredible. Good times. Yo, what's up, Chaos? Yeah, Sugar for sure remembers. Hi, Gab. Hi, Piney. So for people who didn't know, Windows 8 for fan games had this issue where you can hear all these sound effects playing at once during this. If you had too many sound effects playing at once in these fan games, it would just crash. So people would have to make Windows 8 versions of fan games, which, Sugar, I think when you were playing Poron Kusema... No, you did Hibikusuku, right? Yeah, you did Hibikusuku. It had like a Windows 8 thing in options. That's why. Oh my god, please! Holy fuck, I can't play. So it would prevent too many sound effects playing at once, or people would make a version that actually just removes the extra sound effects. Just to keep it from crashing. Until the legend BMX Bandit found a file deep in like Windows folder called syswow. And deleting the WoW file fixed it. Brother. Hi, Iki. Hi, Coyote. Yes, that's sis, exactly. Please. Hi, cat food. So yeah, eventually the problem was fixed, but for a while people actually had to make Windows 8 versions of fan games, because otherwise no one could play them. Just stayed in 7 for a long time, until 10 came out and people said it was fine. That's fair. I mean, I thought Windows 8 was perfectly fine. I should specify Windows 8.1 was perfectly fine. Windows 8.0 was horrendous. Windows 8.1, perfectly fine. In fact, I had a laptop at the time that had like a massive issue. I don't remember what the issue was. But I was running Windows 7 and it had an issue that was really, really annoying. And when I upgraded to Windows 8.1, it fixed the issue. And that was like a long-standing one since I first got the laptop. I was shocked to have that suddenly fixed by Windows 8. Oh my god! I can't tell if I'm just like playing badly or if there's something a little off. Oh! Joke. Where's the joke? There's the joke. Ever figure out what the WoW file did? I'm sure the person who, you know, found that deleting it fixed it, figured out what it did. But I can't say I ever looked into that to figure out what it did. All I know is removing it fixed it, and that was all I needed to know. Brother. Forced into 10 because it was installed on your new PC. That makes sense. That sounds like a common experience, I feel. Isn't there like, you can just skip the trigger? Oh no. This game is like already harder than I remembered. I'm kind of getting owned by the platforming more than I expected to. But I think part of that is just, like I said, I'm not playing particularly well right now. Overthrow Windows. Yeah, we should play fan games on Mac. When he was making his reel, he wanted to have the old notepad in the video. Yeah, he wanted that because in 7 readmes, in the video I recorded for him, it was done on Windows 7 Classic theme. So, he wanted it to, like, match that, to match the aura of the video. At least to some degree. This is often considered to be I don't know, probably like top 3 hardest secrets for people. It's kind of a fucked up secret, honestly. Wow, yeah, no, the fact that I can't do gate jumps today makes me, like, think that there's just something off about my playing. Like, force delete the new one, the old one just comes back. I remember when I, my previous computer had like a gigabyte Sound Blaster card automatically part of the motherboard. Fuck, dude. Hi, Tabber. Automatically as part of the motherboard, and it was making my audio like boomy and like it was trying to be like 3D audio and shit, and it sounded awful. So when I found out what it was, I like deleted the 3D whatever the fuck, the Sound Blaster 3D audio. But every single time I would like update Windows, it would just come back. So I couldn't get rid of it permanently, no matter what I did. And it was really, really frustrating, and I did so much to try to like keep it away. Until eventually I found out that it just automatically installs an app on your computer called, like, Sound Blaster 3D. And in that, I found the setting to just make the audio not sound like shit. So for years I was fighting, like, a downhill battle. No, an uphill battle, sorry. I was fighting an uphill battle against the thing, when all I needed to do was know that there was just a pre-installed program on the computer that would allow me to control it and make it not garbage. Hi, Graffitter. Alright, who's ready for me to die to traps on the last screen? Because I don't remember them. There are like 3 traps on the last screen. Fi Ali Fauf the Deshtify button. So true. So true, Lettist. Oh my god. Okay, so is it... God, I don't remember where it is. Is it here? There it is. All I remember is one of the blocks was fake. And now we just leave. Just kidding, you have to go all the way back. I don't know what happens if you leave that screen. I'd assume it's just you walk off and die. But yeah, you have to go all the way back to the beginning. Hi, Hyoka. He... He... Hee. Looked away for the last screen. Yep, the last screen is the halfway point. Yikes. My brain, like, implodes when I try to do that part. Diagonals! Nice. Good stuff. Is there like a trap here that I don't remember? Oh, that's just a hard jump. No, it's not a trap. Isn't exactly one neutral on the return path. Yeah. It's because, wow, is this really, like... Does this really fucking make you wait? Oh, no, you can make it, thank god. If I had to wait for that, that would have been agonizing. Ah, okay, so that is a trap. I just avoided it because I didn't have to go there. Yeah, the fact that there isn't a trap on the way back is, much appreciated, I would say. Oh, there's a skip here. I don't actually know how to do the skip. Let's see if I can figure it out. It's like really fucking hard. You have to like land on the edge, then do a 5 frame to like get over the spike and then like jump after. Hi Eva. How are you? There we go. Gaming. Skip core. Man, I remember that fan game player. What happened to him? Bro. Memory unlocked. Shoutouts to Fun Jumps. Oh, I guess the inner one is safe. Yeah. Is this song from? I don't know what it's from, but usually when people are like, I recognize this, and they're a fan game person, it's because of Pook's Extra. No, that wasn't their name. Their name was Stepcore. Oh, is this a Taiko song? That makes sense. You're a fan game person. Were you in fact thinking of Pook's Extra? Well, I guess not even Pook's Extra, both Pook's avoidances. The regular one and the extra one. I remembered that one was a trap. And by remembered, I mean it felt like that one would be a trap. I just couldn't accept it. You don't play Taiko, so it can't be that. That's tragic. Oh, is it in W? I don't doubt that. It's been a long time since I played W. First phase song, got it. Brother. Yeah, the W final boss and extra boss, I remember being pretty rough. Unless you don't mean Thank to W and there's like another W game. It's one boss. Huh? No, there's like it's like a Tarot remake. Oh, so you don't mean Thank to W. I wanna be the W. Okay. That's what I was wondering. Cause yeah, I only remembered the Tarot remake. Brother. I'm assuming that's like a death gap, but I want to be sure. Oh, it's not. Oh! Is this GBJ? Yeah. Fast blind avoidance. Yep, I always forget that one as well because I quit on that avoidance because I did not like it. But I do always forget that one. What the fuck? Huh? That is fucked up. What the? Managed to beat it, but genuinely felt unreadable. Yeah, I don't even remember how long I spent on that, but I did not enjoy my time with it, I can say that much. Didn't realize there's in-game music because it's not restarting. Yeah, there are non-restarting mods for Crimson. Hi, Kombucha. This is a modified version of Pieces mod to make the parts that are crimson, not crimson, so that it doesn't hurt my eyes. Is it death? Yeah. I want to, like, make sure I learn all these, because if I do decide to try running this game, it would be nice to know where the traps are. That I'm not, like, dodging nothing and making it harder for myself. But I don't know if I'm going to run it yet. I'm just... This is important info. Hi, 40. One attack in phase 1 is like 20 times harder than every other attack. Love that. Oh, God. This motherfucker. This fucking jump, dude. This jump is so ass. I think like a 2-frame is the best way to do it. Yeah, seems to be. And is it... Does this one fall here? Where is it? I don't know at what point the... There it is. I don't know when the traps start. Okay. It sure isn't bad apple. It's always jarring. Every bullet that has ever existed by the degree of it being very easy to wall you. I do like avoidances where you're very likely to get walled. Oh my god, welcome back after your 40 seconds of delay. I don't know when this guy flies up. Is it at the top? It might be at the top. Ugh, this jump is so bad. Iconic. Iconic jump. Let's take a look-see what you got. Oh, unless you've got a time machine, this content is unavailable. Twitch.tv/Amazon hosting servers. Okay. I was like, what is this? I thought you were giving like a clip of the boss. Retro-friendly way of saying bad. It sure is. I mean, I got it from Flavia, who would call everything iconic, and didn't necessarily mean it in a bad way. But he would always say it about something that was bad. So... My friend Pahi, anytime he does not like something but doesn't want to just say it's outright bad, he'll call it charming. And I like that one. I like charming as a descriptor a lot. Oh. Okay, good to know. Fuck you, dude. Your friend is charming. So I gotta say that jump in the middle is actually not that bad because it turns out you can just 2-frame it and just not touch the top spikes. I thought at 2-frame you'd still touch the top spikes, but the fact that you don't means it's actually not hard. You just need to be able to 2-frame. Nice. Wow, 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 wow. Can't 2-frame, are you fucked? Yes. There's no hope for you. I'm curious if you can, like, skip this. No, absolutely not. Not even close. Yeah, there's literally no way you could beat I Wanna Be the Crimson if you can't 2-frame. Can probably save in the middle there? I don't think so. Maybe. Maybe. Oh yeah, you're so right. That's kind of sick. That's good to know. Hi, member. Bruh. Hi, Ghost. I mean, making a 2-frame macro is... Many would consider it cheating, but also, if you have a keyboard that can't 2-frame, it's kind of like, fuck it. Who cares if it's quote-unquote cheating? I mean, the thing is, if you're doing a speed run, it wouldn't be allowed, but if you're just playing the game, like, literally, who cares? Play it however you want to. It only matters if it's a speed run, because there are rules and requirements. If you unlock 2 frames, life does get better. Yeah, the same kind of goes for 1 frames, but 2 frames are absolutely, like, more goated. I think you just bonk off for this, and you can, like, hold. No. I thought there was a way to skip it. Okay. Fuck you. She has like 2 frames in her house. My family has a lot more than 2. Went to battle with my 3-frame keyboard. Yeah, I got a keyboard that literally couldn't go below 3-frame and even struggled to do a 3-frame, so it was like 4-frame minimum most of the time. And let me tell you, that thing was not awesome. It looked cool though. That's yours? Huge. Yeah, cheating in a single-player game. Imagine. Dude, some laptop keyboards are like actually goated. Chatran used to have a laptop keyboard that could perfectly do natural 1 frames. And then he like got a new laptop and it couldn't, and he was like distraught. You bitch! I had a laptop keyboard that could 2-frame, very inconsistently, but it could. Oh, do you have a laptop keyboard that can 1-frame? That's crazy. And they're like, no, you can just do that? Alright. Good to know. I'm pretty sure there's like a skip somewhere on this screen, but I could be wrong. I don't think you have to do what I was just trying to do there. This is the best save position in the game, by the way. Like, how awesome is this? And then you you start it like that. Like, God, what a brilliant thing to do. Iconic, I would say. Charming, perhaps. A chance of hitting a 2 or 3, but then also 1 frame occasionally. Did some dog shit needle, good for cancels as well. Never playing a video game again. Well, you have a Wooting 2 HE as well, right? Because if so, yeah, I can understand. Wooting 2 HE, except the really ugly Easter version. Oh, that's lit. Yeah, it's hard to understate just how good the Wooting 2 HE is. Anytime in the past, like, 4 years that someone has asked for a keyboard recommendation, I was like, if you can afford it and you're fine just like, you know, shelling out for a good keyboard, just get the Wooting 2. Like, it is actually just the best keyboard you will own. And you will not need another one. And every single person who I've recommended it to who has gotten it has said, holy fuck, what a good keyboard. You were actually just so right. That was worth the money. Damn. Never gonna have 200 euros. Yeah. I mean, you could probably get it fixed for far less by, like, sending it to them. I've said this before. Danger sign traps like this, they need to come back. GB had them so right, and, like, just some games have done a great job with them, and they are, like, severely underrated. Like, when you die to an off-screen... Yeah, you die to an off-screen spike and it has a fucking danger sign, like... You can't be mad. It's so funny. Enough dollar slop. Don't ever speak again. Gotta be a wage cuck to get your dollar slop. Chat slop. What's up, 44? I don't remember where I first heard the term, but hearing wage cuck as a term for describing people who have jobs has always been really funny to me, and I just can't get it out of my head. Oh my god, the 1 frame. Yeah, so here's part 1 of the problem stages that I was worried about. In that it's Necron water, which means if I do a 1 frame, you see what happens when I 1 frame? It full jumps. And every single jump height I do is 1 frame lower than normal, meaning that it feels like the water's like sucking you downwards. Learn this in DotKid? Hell yeah. That's a great game. It's not. I saw the joke where a guy was like, it's fun slop, you only like it because it's fun. I knew comedic language had evolved. I I do love you only like it because it's good. That one is like, that one is so like consistently funny to me. Yeah, so fuck this secret. Actually enjoyed it. I should try Dot Kid again someday. I played it when I was much worse at fan games, and let me tell you, I did not get far and I did not like it, but I feel like nowadays I would probably not struggle that much. Fuck. I still will always refer to, you know, the friend slop genre as friend slop because it's just like, it just describes it correctly. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so now you're gonna see why the secret sucks. Because you do a whole lap of nothing, followed by it adds all the traps, and then is also hard. Ignoring the traps is just actually difficult to get through. As you can see. Please no more traps. I don't know if there's another. Okay, good. That wasn't so bad. I was really worried about one-framing the gates in the middle, but thankfully I didn't. Theme slop. LARP. Yeah, there are people who say it's like LARPing is something else. I don't think that's really a new thing, though. And I don't think it'll catch on in the same way. Slop is just a good word. Yeah, LARP isn't new. Oh. Death? Had to check. D&D is LARP slop. Damn it. I knew it was the sign, I actually just didn't dodge it. But again, this is why danger side traps need to come back. They're so funny. If you know what you're doing, they can really hit. And having the danger sign point at something and then fall, so good. And then, the thing it was pointing to also still falls, so it didn't lie. It's just a fucking bitch. So funny, dude. Oh, God. Do I want to do this right now? Alright. Here's stage number 2 that I'm worried about for a replay. If you suffer from motion sickness, you might want to not watch this stage, is what I will say. I am someone who does motion slop. You're on a roll today, and I'm not sure what that roll is. But I feel like it's a roll you shouldn't be on. When I should probably be asleep, but I'm not. Well, thank God you're watching a stream instead of sleeping. Could be bad if you were actually, like, you know... Oh! I jumped, like, the same frame I hit my arrow, so I lost it. God, I hate these arrows. I can't imagine why. Don't worry, it gets worse once I reach the secret area. Bruh. Diagonal. So many drop gates, too. I do sometimes fuck with sideways gravity. And other times, boy, I hate it. Bro, I didn't remember how many drop gates were in this stage. Like, I knew there were some, but like, my god. Chill out, Carnival. What do you guys think? Should they be drop slop or slop gates? Tough choice. Yo, what's up, Edward? Drop cell gate slop. Holy fuck, Gab. Bro was playing 12D chess. Fuck. Squish cuck diagonal gem. I don't know what the gem part is. I think I'm gonna need an explanation for that one. Gem is good. Oh, gem is good, slop is bad. Okay, that checks out. Oh my god. A mod got auto-modded. That's crazy. I thought that just wouldn't happen. I don't know when I go back to the start. I don't remember, like, how you enter the secret entrance. I'm gonna, like, guess that it's this, but I don't know. No. Oh, right, an arrow has to point and say to go, or appear and say to go there. What happened to my avatar? There are a few things as an answer to that. One is one of my main reasons for using it. Well, I guess there were a few reasons for using it. But one of the biggest ones was that it was just such a pain in the ass to use a regular webcam and have it always look shit. And it was like really, really frustrating. So a VTuber model was much easier to do without it like requiring more setup. But for some reason, now that I have a better like camera setup, it has gotten worse to try to use VTube Studio because of the way that it connects. Man, this is a fucked up jump. So nothing necessarily happened to it so much as it's literally just like easier for me to use a camera now. I would probably still use them like on and off if not for that. Fuck. But yeah, instead of using a C922 as a camera, now I use my phone as my camera, and it is better at connecting and looks good without having to like configure things or like have bright lights in my face, which was the main thing for me. So yeah, that's the general explanation. Fuck. Twink death. I think even with a webcam, I am still a twink. It's this screen. That's why I was so confused. All I knew was it ended in the top left. So I thought it was that screen. Suddenly everything makes sense. Do you have Discord closed? I have Discord closed on Windows 7, but not on Windows 10. Oh, is it not saying that I'm streaming? I just looked over at Discord and it just shows me as online. Discord's like thing that shows when you're streaming seems to just like not fucking work most of the time, and it's really annoying. So true, Edward. Did I change my Twitch password? Nah. You can still get in. I thought it has an arrow telling me to go there, but maybe I just go back? Oh yeah. This is correct, because I have this annoying fucking drop gate, and then I leave. Okay, I don't know exactly at what point it activated. Only works when you're in streamer mode? Wait, but why am I not on streamer mode is a better question. Hold on, now I have to enable streamer mode. But good point, thank you. Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't on streamer mode, because I have it set to automatically do that when I open OBS. Hi, Galaxy. Alright, so as mentioned with the motion sickness issues, this secret fucking blows. So if someone needs to, you know, like leave and come back after the screen is done, I would not blame you whatsoever. Where am I going? Screen looks like a dong. It's pretty tough, too. I seem to remember there's like a skip you can do. Yeah, this is what Discord Maker's Camellia area uses. Okay, so here's the thing, is I can go up here, and I can go like through this and all of this stuff. Or I can go here and do that annoying like sideways gate drop thing, but then that takes me to the secret. So I guess that's... No, that's not better. I think it's better to just skip it. I think it's slower, but it's easier. Okay. Thank you for killing me on the transition, that was epic. Hi, dead. I don't know, maybe I should do the drop sideways gate. Oh yeah, and then there's like this. Oh. Wait, that's a skip. So I can, like, skip multiple gravity flips there. I really don't know what the intended route is through this screen, if I'm being honest. But this takes me to, like, where I would have been before, and then I have that drop sideways gate, and then I can go to the secret item. So that, like, skipped multiple arrows. And then the fun jump! We were just talking about step core before. This jump is literally what inspired I want to fun jumps. Is because I was playing Crimson, and I was like, this jump is fun, and Stepcore was there, and he made a game around that jump. Literally. That type of diagonal on this screen I just said is fun. Skip core. Right, my bad. I got the name wrong. Slop core. Hi, Tracker. Because this jump is, like, interesting. You just line up, and then it's, like, 2 full jumps. Okay, the fact that you move during the screen flip is really fucking stupid. That's what's throwing me off the most, is, like, I expect it to freeze me, but I'm still moving, so I'm, like, holding a direction and I die. Brother. I will say I don't feel as sick playing this as I do watching it. But boy is it not... Oh, boy is it not good to watch. Oh yeah, Coco 2. Yes, indeed. Dude, fuck off. I think motion sickness can be a good mechanic depending on what you're going for with your game. Like, I don't know, in an Eric game, I kind of expect motion sickness as a mechanic. I'm not saying I like it, but I expect it. That's why I don't play them. Mirror's Edge? I did not have any motion sickness issues in Mirror's Edge, I don't think. I don't remember having any, at least. I never felt motion sickness from Randy games, Randy avoidances. Most of what I commented on regarding his camera movements were, why does it move like that? That's stupid. Like, it would always scale weirdly and, like, not correctly, so you'd have, like, the kid stretched and, like, everything on the screen not like, in the correct aspect ratio. And it would, like, move in ways that didn't have any impact, they just kind of moved. He got better at it over time. But that was always my problem. Okay, now for the T-bone. Nice. Nice. Okay, get me out of there. We're free. Alright, back to the regularly scheduled platforming. Back in my day, I used to actually like motion blur like 20 years ago. Slight exaggeration, probably like 15 years ago. Maybe a little less than that even. I would like enable motion blur because motion blur is generally like useful if you have hardware that can't like comfortably get good frame rates. So it kind of like masks it and makes you think that it's like smoother and better than it is. But once you're actually able to get good frame rates and like have a monitor that can show it, motion blur becomes awful. But that's like basically what motion blur is for. You motherfucker. My t-shirts. Jump player and liked motion blur. I don't think I... Did I use motion blur in TF2? I'm not entirely sure. I know I used it in like Rocket League though. When I first played that. I'm not sure if I used it for TF2 though. I think I might have. Fuck. Yeah, I think motion blur can be okay if it's used for impact. But like most of the time that's not what it's used for. It's like camera shake. A lot of people just like hate camera shake outright, expecting that it's bad because that's what they're told. But camera shake has like legitimate value in making something feel good. I know so many people who are like, nah, camera shake's just like dog shit, it should never exist. And it's like, no, there are legitimate reasons to use camera shake. Just don't boshy it. And you're good. Oh yeah, I hate depth of field. I hate chromatic aberration as well. Any game that has chromatic aberration, I have to turn it off. I just can't stand looking at it. Nice. Only player that I think might have used motion blur was Afterglow. Unlucky. Surely Afterglow got better. Right when I jumped and I looked at those blocks, I was like, I'm pretty sure these are fake. It like all came back to me suddenly. Oh! Is there no spike there? Huh. Okay. Thinking chromatic aberration transitions in videos were cool, but I don't remember what happened one day I woke up and I felt like a Redditor and stopped using them. You've done the chromatic aberration haters a favor. Ovi really loves chromatic aberration and like uses it a lot. And she gets mad at me with the fact that I just can't stand it. Like in the models she makes, there's like chromatic aberration in the lighting in the pupils. Or in the irises, I guess. And like that's fine, but like she's just generally a chromatic aberration fan and likes the vibes that it brings. Alright, here's the motherfucker. This screen. This is one of the screens that is like... Actually, I'd say this is... That third save is the most notorious save in the game, probably. No. Because obviously there's the ones where you loop around a bunch. But, you know. Might be the best DLC they've put out. I am definitely interested in it. The thing for me is... I still haven't played Power Wash Sim 2 at all, so I'm not really, like, getting any of the DLC yet. Plus, top priority for me would be finish Power Wash Simulator 1 DLC, Like, play that, get all the DLC, play all of it, and then I can get to Power Wash Sim 2. And I just, like, haven't super felt like doing it in a bit. That being said, I want to stream Endfield because there's a Power Wash Simulator event going on right now, and I thought that would be fun to do on stream. Plus, there was like a sponsorship thing for Endfield, so it was like I can combine those two and do Power Wash Sim in Endfield and also make it a sponsored stream. Sounds awesome. Needle gem. Alright. Here's the save. Okay, I already almost beat it, and I wonder why. Like, I'm immediately feeling like I don't know why this is such a feared save. Yeah, what the fuck? Wait, why is this so notorious? It's like easy. Huh? I don't get it. Why do people always talk about how hard this is? Maybe it's because people just try to, like, hold left and go, and that makes it harder. Yeah, even with a 3-frame keyboard, you're doing 2 frames, so... I think it's literally just people don't think to stop in the gaps, and they just go the whole way through and make it harder for themselves. Like, oh, I gotta hold a direction. And even then, it's, like, not too bad, but... I don't know, bro. Just do them like gates. I will say the Necron water has not bothered me that much, which is nice. And the screen flipping didn't bother me that much either. So, now all that's left is determining if the Bat Boss and the final boss are dog shit or not. And if they are, then obviously I won't want to run it. But if they aren't, and I can, like, tolerate them, then who knows, I may be running Crimson. Yeah, gaming. How you doing, Red's Flame? Just a god at water cherry gates. Must be. Secret screen. This secret's one of the hardest entrances. Not necessarily the hardest secret, but definitely one of the hardest entrances. How do I do this? That's it. I don't know, I feel like with the fact that this game is like trap memorization and needle, I could skill diff it for a speedrun. Just because I'm like good. Speedrunning a lot of things, 2 games that I saw. 2 games. The only one that I know of right now is Humble Abode. I'm curious what the other one is that you're thinking of. I plan to return to Heartbeats runs, and I would like to eventually someday return to WannaFest. Oh, this one. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I've been going kind of hard on Humble. It's just like a pretty fun run. And I saw some other people running it, and I was like, I want to try that. That seems fun. And I haven't actually played the game before, so why not? So I did like a first playthrough. Damn, I couldn't remember how to dodge that last one. I just remembered it was diagonal. Yeah, I decided to play it because it was like the new hotness. Huh. Yeah, I do not like the guest stages in that game. I thought Ian's was the best, V's is pretty good, and then the other ones are just like, not. There we go. Fuck. Hi, Ian. One time I tune in, I hear my name. I was just talking again about the secret stages in Humble. Oh, I'm so fucking gaming. I wanted to like make sure I got the spot because this is like kind of iconic. Remember Ian being the hardest thing? Oh, absolutely not. No, Ian's is one of the easier ones. No, Randy has not nerfed anything in the guest stages, Ian, because I think he's afraid to touch other people's stages. Which is kind of fair, but also, like, you know, sometimes it's a necessary thing to do. Who had the hardest stuff? I feel like Q's stage might have been the hardest. Hi, Novaya. You gave Alice the green light. Yeah, I don't know what the plan is exactly. How do I do this? Occasionally, when searching for stuff, I think of have you checked your skibidi-bop butthole? Look, I just watched it because it was redeemed. I don't know what to say. Yeah, Q and Skull Dude are fucked up. They're definitely the two hardest. But, like, Eric's is hard too. Eric's is, like, shockingly difficult. Because, you know, it's Eric. Made the final boss optional, and there's another final boss that isn't as iconic. Oh, so... bad news! I think that boss fucking blows and is one of the worst things in the whole game. It's like Kermit 3 final boss if everything about it was not fun. Yeah, I don't know. I have, like, nothing positive to say about that avoidance. It doesn't have good vibes. It's not, like, fun to play. It's not, like, interesting. It just, like, falls flat in every way. Yeah, the bosses have a lot of random 360. They also last forever. There isn't enough, like, interesting stuff in it. You can, like, shoot a lot of the bosses and it does nothing, kind of. Which feels weird that, like, you're even able to, because, like, in Kermit 3 final boss, there was, like, legitimate reason for doing it. There we go. So, yeah, I would... if I was running full game, I would absolutely just do the shorter, easier one. I don't know, I don't think nerfing it would fix anything for me about my problems with it. I just think it's extremely boring. If it's nerfed, at least the fact that it's boring won't matter as much because it will last for less time because you'll beat it sooner, but... I don't know, I don't think that's solving the fundamental problem with the boss, which is that it isn't fun. And it's not like the other avoidance is like particularly interesting, it's just like I'd rather play it because it's more enjoyable. Fuck. Fuck. Nice. God, that intro, or that, entrance is hard. So there's no chance that I know where the spot you're supposed to stand in is. That was right, actually. I was expecting it to be bright red, and then I forgot that, you know, this is the Sono mod. Ah! The salmon mod. It seems like the right spot. Just like essentially the middle. Brother, diagonal moment. This is Crimson mod, and Seth and Mia's diverse mod brings me back. I do like... Oh. I do like all the changes from the diverse mod. There were a lot of great changes. They made like a stage like have the right vibes as opposed to being, you know, basic. But yeah, now people like just make things look good from the start and then don't have to worry about someone else making it look good later. I think we need to go back to people making really lacking visuals, so that way other people are forced to make mods to make it better. Nice. Anti-Amelia games, yes. We need more games that are like old school adventure. Put more danger sign traps. I want it to be like, you know, gameplay over visuals. Oh, the Guy Rock to Mario Land 2 Castle Makeover is like actually great. It's so good. I want to be the slop that gets modded. Yeah, if I want to eat the slop, it's like basically the same, except it looks good. Bro, I can't, like, mentally dodge this. Like, I know the spike moves to the right, and for some reason I can't, like, think about what I'm actually supposed to do to deal with it. I did it. I don't care that I died immediately after, because at least I succeeded. Well, Gab, isn't that what, appreciation from Ava was supposed to be. I never played it, and I haven't actually, like, seen it, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's like modern vibes to classic. Oh, it's not goated graphics? Okay. I thought it had, like, more modern vibes with the graphics. Anti-Amelia. Unfortunate. I mean, or fortunate, depending on how you look at it. It's all about perspective. This one is like that. And see, we need more traps like this as well. Ones where, like, when you're on the bottom screen, you can clearly see that there's a spike there, but you, like, don't even think about it. Like, we need this stuff to make a return. This is the good shit. These classic traps always just, like, they hold up so perfectly. All the gimmicks are cats and hamsters. Yeah, make sure to put an anime girl boss while you're at it. Final boss is an anime girl and Amelia just, like, quits on the spot. Ah, oh, the iconic jump. It's kind of crazy that Peace almost seems like more okay with anime nowadays than Amelia is. And we all know how Peace was. 6, 7. How did Peace get out of it? I don't know. He just I don't know if he, like, got out of it. He just seems like more okay with it. Stages of grief. You motherfucker, dude. Come on, Carnival. Yeah, Zun's trumpets are extremely iconic. What did he see? Yeah, no, he was always, like, the #1 anime hater. Although, that being said, I thought he was, like, the #1 anime hater in the community, but I've told this before, but I once watched someone, play, I believe it was Micro Medley. I want to be the Micro Medley. And when you beat it, the ending credits are, like, some Japanese song. And I watched some streamer, not someone, like, actively in the community, but, like, you know, someone was playing fan games. And they beat Micro Medley, and they had, like, a great time. The credits music starts playing, and he has a fucking crash out. He is like, I don't want to deal with... I don't want to listen to this anime shit. I don't want to listen to this horrible anime bullshit. And he closes the game instantly. It's like, what the fuck? What did they do to you, bro? Like that's not... It wasn't even like an anime song. It was just in Japanese. Bro is, like, actually just, like, racist. It was crazy. I've never seen a crash out like that. So yeah, Peace could never be that bad. Japanese toddler type of song? No. No. It's not. It's sure not. Just someone who hates the Japanese language, and when they heard it, they were like, oh my god, this is gonna ruin my life if I listen for 2 seconds longer. There is a lot of good music from Japan. And you want to know the craziest thing? There's a lot of good music from, like, literally everywhere in the world. I'm sorry if that's a controversial take. Please don't cancel me. Oh, it's the jump. Okay, never mind, it's free. Why does everyone complain about that jump? I think everything that people complain about, they're actually just bad. I just like jump canceled for a second there. That was crazy. Huh? Why? Why the traps? Some countries do feel a bit lacking. Oh yeah? Name one country that's lacking. Name and shame. Germany's definitely up there with, like, some of the best music. Germany's got the good shit. German music is often just, like, fun as fuck. That's more that random places are like, or certain places are like titans, that makes sense. So rather than some lacking, it's that some are just popping off so hard that it's like, come on, everyone else has to step it up. I got you. Oh. Does Chile have good music? I don't know if I've heard Chilean music. What's up here? Okay, had to know. I was like, why is this... Why does it open up the other path for me? That's where it is. Oh! In terms of rock, they might genuinely be the best. Okay, yeah, Argentina definitely has some bangers. Oh! I never realized just how many drop gates were in this game. Final stage! Oh, fuck, right. The entrance here is so hard. Oh! Oh, I thought that flies away. I was thinking if I would be the Justice. I remembered that. I remembered that from watching speedruns, that there was like a crazy fast strat. Alright, so here you go over there, and then the spike flies up, and then you have to backtrack. Now where does it trigger exactly? Is it just like once you step on this, or like... Yeah, okay. Ah. Oh! Shit. Okay, we're fine. I'm kind of epic, actually. I don't think any of these are fake blocks in my memory. I mean, that's technically not true, but pretty sure none of the ones that matter are. Because there is one right here. Okay. Well, that was really fast. I really just hope I don't hate the Bat Boss and the final boss, because I could see this being a really fun run. Oh, I'm epic. I'm so fucking cool. Round of applause, please. You can clap. Perfect, thank you. Play all the shit I like %? Wait, platforming only? Oh. Rating based on needle. So true. So fucking true. Don't say that. You'll give Gab some like Vietnam flashbacks. That's not. Don't beat the final boss, just stop on the last cutscene. Is there a cutscene before the final boss? If there is, I definitely did not remember that. Genuinely forgetting your own lore. There was, I'm pretty sure it was you, because we had like this discussion in my stream. There was a person who made a Delphirt review, I think it was Aranax, for an avoidance with some needle at the start. Oh, you're right. Yep, it was TD. Look, what can I say? I don't catch TT streams nearly as often as I catch Gab streams, so I just assume it's Gab because he's the one I watch. Yeah, I almost got you, Gab. Ooh, you were baited so hard. I was merely pretending to be stupid. But no, Gab, for the full lore, so that you understand, is, TD saw a review from Aranax for an avoidance with, like, 2 screens of needle. And it was like a 40 difficulty, and they said rating based on needle. And it pissed him off so much that he, like, beat the avoidance just so he could give it a proper rating. It was like 70 plus. We have them all. We have them all, baby. Deleting that shit on site. All right. Let's see. God, the song's such a banger. Oh my god, that was frame perfect. That was crazy. Yeah, this boss does kill children. Fuck. No, it's just extremely boring. And while there is skill to it, there is also a lot of RNG to it. Well, that's the thing, is it's not just patience. Like, you can time the bombs to, like, get good hits. Based on, like, their speed and their angle and stuff. It's just really hard to do. Bruh. I'm getting out of the corner, please. Ah! Yeah, I do need to get the white creature timing down. It's weird because it's like when it's below the screen. Also, I would want this section to have the red lessened. I'm not sure why in the mod to make red less painful, it doesn't change this section. It's kind of funny. Like, not funny in a haha way. Funny in a, like, damn, my eyes kind of hurt way. No! Where's my damage? That's a hit. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of this one because that's not doing anything. I don't think that's hitting either. Wow, these are kind of shit angles. These angles are shit, dude. What is this? Can I, like, get some hits in? Por favor. That's not hitting. That should be a hit, I think. That might be a hit, actually. That one didn't hit? Bro, I'm pissed. Bro. It's, like, really hard to time the jump. It's, like, actually so much harder than it seems. I mean, my initial impressions are I don't hate this casually. I don't know how I would feel about it in a speedrun. That's not hitting. Man, I'm not getting any hits. It's rough out there. That might hit. That's not hitting. Why did I even go for that? Yeah, so initial impressions are probably how it's going to remain, which is, yeah, casually it's kind of questionable, but not that awful, but like, having to learn it as a run, and actually do it quickly, requires more than just don't die. It requires you to actually, like, think about your shots a bit. That should hit. That might hit. That is hitting. Oh, they're both hitting. Hell yeah. I missed like every shot. That's not hitting. That should have been a hit. That one should be, I think. Yeah. No, that's too far. That's not hitting. Hey! That should be hitting, I think. Should be able to hit with this one as well. That one I'm just gonna get rid of. Oh, that one was almost a hit. I'm fucked. I should have jumped later and like gone to the corner or something. I was trying to shoot it out of the way to make my jump easier, but the final boss is going to be a similar situation. Except, I don't think I'll necessarily like it casually, because I'm not a big fan of that boss. That might hit. That also might hit. That's not hitting. Get rid of that. Alright, see you, Micaiah. Is that hitting? That is hitting. Good. Nope. Nice horizontal. Sick. That, I think, is hitting. I was not looking at the screen. Very impressive to me how other people managed to make this fun. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Like, holy fuck, what a glow-up cherry treehouse did. Damn, just out. Yeah, I can't immediately, like, think of anyone else that made a bat boss like... I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I can't, like, immediately think of one beyond that. But that is quite the fun fight. I don't know if any of these are hitting. I feel like one of them might. Nope. That should hit. That should hit as well. Ah! I was trying to jump just a little later. I'd be interested to watch Nell's run and like see where he gains and loses time and see like how beatable it feels for me. Because sub 1 in Crimson sounds very good. And I know Nell put a lot of time into running it. And he is better at dealing with like Necron water and stuff than I am. That's bad. That was like a really early jump. Sub 50 is doable, but very difficult. Yikes, dude. I'm sorry, Gab. I know. I'm actually trolling with these jumps. This stole from the Crimson? What does that mean? That's not hitting. That's hitting, at least. One before that one. I don't remember at what point it goes into like overdrive. I think it's like half HP? Just gonna... Really should have hit that the other way, but that's fine. I figured it wouldn't come back at me. That should be a hit. That should also be a hit, I think. That one should also be a hit. Oh, that one was really close, the one in the corner. Fuck, dude, I wasn't, like, paying attention. Also, the fact that, like, 2 of those barely missed was upsetting. It requires some, like, serious multitasking, mentally. I don't think any of those are hitting. Yikes. I think that one, that fast one's gonna hit. Don't think the other one will. Nope, never mind, neither of them will. I'm gonna wait until that 5 is like on an upwards trajectory. Oh, I meant to hit it the other way. It would fling across more. God, what a hard boss. Yeah, the thing that like made me want to try replaying Crimson and see if I could do it as a run was Nal recently did some streams where he was like replaying old speedruns that he did. Which is something I've done before, it's pretty fun. When I saw that I was like, maybe I should give Crimson another go because I've been wanting to for a while. That's not hitting. Should have hit it the other direction. This one should hit, though. Man, I really missed a lot of those shots. How did that miss, brother? That's not hitting. Or is it? No. It is! That's crazy. That should hit. Neat. There's one specific thing I remember about this fight, which is that once it goes, or once the boss dies, the bombs still fly around, and then suddenly you're not able to shoot them. Ask me how I know that. I know that because I double KO'd the boss because a bomb just kept flying at me as I was trying to shoot it away. Bro, can any of these hit, please? I'm trying to get a hit, but I'm also trying to, you know, avoid dying by keeping these bombs away from me. That should be a hit. Oh, okay, we're into section 2. Oh my god, fuck you, dude. So at this point, the boss just keeps shooting out bombs that will explode on their own after a portion of time. And he'll just kill himself. Oh my god, you are such a bitch. Man. That sucks. I was not thinking about the fact that the hitbox of the bomb would be big enough to get me. I was just thinking, oh, I'm safe here in the corner away from the bomb. That's a hit, surely. Nice. I feel like if I do run this, it would kind of be a, like, just play it slow and steady and try to win. Because not dying is the most important thing. And don't even worry about, like, trying to do it quickly, because not dying is faster than dying but doing it quickly. Damn. It's just such an actually hard fight in addition to that. And it doesn't look like it'll be hard. That's the thing, is like watching it, I'm sure a lot of people are like, I don't see why this is so difficult. It's just a lot of multitasking. And it is like actually thinking about what sort of angle should I hit this bomb at for the highest chance of getting damage in. So there's like absolutely skill to it. But then other times it's like just shoot the bombs away because there are getting to be too many bombs to deal with. You don't see why it's so difficult? Me neither. Honestly, anyone who thinks this boss is difficult just kind of fucking sucks at life. Not just video games, just like they suck. As like a human being. Hi, Alice. I didn't fully read that message beyond there's a three-way tie on the Mega Man thing. But I will finish once I die or win. Which it's gonna be win, in case anyone was wondering. Oh, damage. And another. This is actually kind of fucked. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, dude. Why are none of these automatic bombs? Isn't it supposed to be all automatic bombs at this point? Oh, every single time you do damage, it shoots out the automatic bombs. So if none of the ones that it shoots out do damage, then you're just kind of like wasting time. At least the dude who drops just like stops appearing. Uh-oh. Clear? Oh, there's still one more. Clear? Clear. Alright, I called it and I was right. Based. Restart the audio. Considering the poll is currently a three-way tie in the group DM and you have a larger audience that has thoughts and opinions, may I pose the boss rush question in here? You may, except that generally speaking, the people who watch me are not, like, really fan game people, but I guess they could give opinions on how they feel about games in general. If you would like to pose it, then go ahead. I just can't say I expect the most valuable insight. Ah. Bro, where is this? Is it like a gate? Is it a gate jump transition? Hi, Matt. Can you get a cola? Where the fuck? What is this spike? What is it? Is it like 3 spikes high? Is that why I died to it? Do I have to just jump really high? Ah, 2 spikes high in a block. Bruh. Hourglass indeed. Not much is up, just vibing. Playing a video games. Video James. Bruh. Hi, Legrand. Yeah, all of that stuff is visual mod by Peace. So normally they would not be in the background. Normally the visuals wouldn't look like this at all, but hi, Light General. Hi, Dag. I mean, I still think, Alice, the way to, like, appease everyone... I fight. The way to appease everyone is to do it like I want a classic boss rush. Because that's kind of like the middle ground. Either that or it'll appease no one because it's the middle ground. Fight, I was thinking about messaging you because I wanted to try setting up Windows 7 OBS teleport to work on the local network rather than doing it through the LAN connection. Because it's not something I've ever messed with, and I don't really know what it entails or if it's even possible with teleport. But I thought it might be good to try. See if it'll, like, fix my desync issues. Local network as in PC to PC as opposed to PC to internet to PC. With a wired connection. LAN versus WAN, that's it. Don't know how classic boss rush works because I've only ever seen Mel do it. Isn't there something different with that? The speedrun version has something different, but the way that it works is it's the Mega Man style where you can do any fight in any order. But once you have done all of the fights, then it has one set fight at the end. Hell yeah, thanks, Fight. Because obviously I still think the best option is getting a capture card for Windows 7, but OBS Teleport is free. And also the way that it works is more in line with what I actually want. Dude, can I do some fucking gate jumps, please? Wait, what's 1 to 2 seconds of latency? OBS Teleport? It's certainly not for me, I can say that. I'm using it right now, and it's like 0.3 seconds, maybe. And that's with it running, you know, through the network, as opposed to PC to PC. So I would assume it is only better in PC to PC. Right, that's not how you do that. You take the bottom route, because you're gonna have to come back through here anyway. Fuck. The section's so actually hard. Yeah, at the moment, both computers are connected to my router. So they'd both be going through my ISP. And it like has some micro stutters here and there that like makes it desync over time. Yeah, via wire. Both of them are wired connection. So it desyncs over time, and I was wondering if running the PCs directly connected to each other would fix that and make it so it doesn't gradually desync. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. Why can't I do any of this? Like, these gate jumps are just, they're like buffed. Second network card in either / both? I don't think so. I don't believe so. Oh, this is agonizing. The save is such a massive time waster, and it's difficult. Well, does it need a second card, or does it just need a second port? Because, like, if it has, I don't know, say 2 ports on the motherboard. But I also have, like, a splitter. And I don't know if a splitter would, like, solve that, because it's not technically a card, but I don't know if maybe I could, like, split it. I almost just died to that. Second port would be enough. Okay. Yeah, I don't actually know if it has a second port, because I'd have to check, but... it's good to have an idea of what it would be like. I'm finally free! Holy fuck. That took forever. Now, how well do I remember the traps in this section? This is like the hardest part of the game, in terms of platforming, maybe. Kinda debatable, but it's quite hard and quite learny. Fuck, I tried letting go. Just a little late. Shouldn't add latency, but it's doing some switching. Yeah, I just my assumption was just there's something along the way that just does not get a consistent connection. And making it direct might fix that. Again, I don't actually know if that would fix it, but I thought it would be worth trying. Because if it does, without the need of for like a capture card and changing my setup, then that would be kind of sick. Why? I swear to God, it feels like there is input delay, but like there supposedly isn't. But like I feel like there is. Yeah, I mean, I could get a cheap capture card, but one of the main things is just with the way that I have it now, OBS on Windows 7 captures everything how I want it to capture. And then when it gets sent over to the other machine, I have like full control over it still. Whereas if I'm using a capture card, it's just full screen output. Meaning I'd have to like kind of change the way that it works. I remembered a spike moving. I didn't remember it stopping there. Where is this? There it is. Okay. Even knowing the traps, they're so fast, dude. You don't know, like, the exact spot where the trigger is, you're dead, even if you remember that there's a trap there at all. Okay. Ah. Sure, fight. Yeah, I mean we can talk about it on Discord and try to figure it out, because obviously I'm not gonna try to do it while streaming. Plus, I am actually, like, leaving out of town in, like, 4 days. So it's not, like, super top of my priority at the moment. It's just like a, hey, I was thinking about this thing. After that, You know, that is a perfectly valid way to do it. No! Okay, this save is not that bad. It's just like kind of learny and I remember some of it, which helps. I don't like that bottom right section. Like, I could wait for an optimal time to go when, like, they're just kind of out of the way. Like, right here would be good. And really, I should just do that. Was on the right side of the platform. If anyone's confused about why I'm jumping like that, both of these are fake blocks, so you have to avoid them, otherwise you just fall into a spike. I feel like I have a guess as to how Sugar would choose it, but I'm not actually certain. Not an opinionated person? Well, it's time to be one. Now's the time. You gotta be decisive. This is the single most important thing you've ever had to decide in your life, and the fate and the balance of the earth hinges on what you say right now. Fucking... Ooh! I suddenly really want popcorn. Dude, come on. Any screens to save? Once I get up there, that's it. I have now just died to the last jump twice, though, which is not awesome. Aha! I'm a genius. I specifically thought Sugar was gonna say Mega Man. I just didn't want to say it ahead of time and sway the vote, but Mega Man was 100% what I guessed. I'm awesome. It just felt like what he would choose, and I don't know exactly why, I just like got those vibes. Come on, dude! My opinion was Mega Man style, but also the classic style like Wolsk mentioned. I mean, classic style is like Mega Man style, but with a final boss, which actually that makes it fully like Mega Man style, right? Because isn't that like literally how it is in Mega Man? Is it like ends with one final fight that's like a set one after you beat everything else? I feel like that's a thing in some Mega Man games, maybe, but like not all. Every Mega Man other than one. Okay. So then I Want a Classic is just literally the Mega Man way. Yeah, so the options are set order, random order, or you choose your order, basically. Those are the three options. Either the boss is in a set order, either it is you fight every boss but it's random which one you get, or you just choose your order that you want and fight it that way. And I have like a strong preference for you choose your own, but I think there is validity to the other ones. I just think the validity comes in the form of if it's actually a rush and you do it all at once, which that is not. Oh no, my stream's claimed! It's gonna get claimed! It's the crimson screen. Oh right, I forgot that still exists. I'm like still not even into the last screen of, or the last stage of platforming really. This is like the medley section before the final stage. I'm just guessing, dude. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, I'm so dead. Oh my god, you're such a bitch, dude, really?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yo, chocolate cake, thanks for the raid. How's it going? How was your stream? What were you doing today? Hope you had a good one. Fuck. I like went through the gate and triggered it, but then I second guessed myself. I was like, wait, was it through the gate? Did I like not actually trigger it? So then I stood there and waited even though I should have just gone. Played Cursed Words, it's basically Scrabble Balatro. Interesting. Hi TS. The guying is going chill. I'm replaying an old fan game I haven't played in a very long time. See if I have any interest in speedrunning it. See how I feel about the game as a whole. My feelings at the moment are, yep, I still like it, and yep, there is definitely a chance I'll speedrun it. We'll have to see based on how the final boss goes, which I, generally speaking, do not like. Alright. That was kind of the optimal way to do that, I feel. I did not play Meat Boy 3D. I have slight interest in it. I kind of want to try the demo before, like, you know, having any interest in the game itself. But from what I've seen of it, it seems pretty fun. Oof, that was really close. Alright, what's the next trap that it adds? It always adds a trap after. Why did I do the gate like that? Science cannot answer these questions. I remember this screen being a hard one. Yeah, I think one of my biggest concerns with Meat Boy 3D is I think the OST just, like, isn't very good. Hi, Plasma. Welcome back. I think the OST is just not very good. And music is such an important part of the vibes of a game. And I feel like a lot of the people who just, like, don't like the game would like it more if it just had a better OST. But like, I'm a firm believer that music changes vibes enough that, like, a game that feels like a 7 out of 10 could be like a 9 out of 10 just from if the music gives you the right vibes. So, Meat Boy 3D to me looks like a game that's pretty fun, has its flaws, but has a not good OST that really makes people think that it is a worse game than it is. Yeah, I mean, I knew it would make me do the corner, and I know that there's a setup for it, but I don't know what the setup is. Called Super Meat Boy 2010 versus 2015 soundtrack. Could be. Dude, I definitely remembered that jump being a tough one. Fuck. That's one of those things that, like, if I'm running it, I would figure out what sort of jump height I need to do to get the good V-line, or the good V-string to fall through there. Just because it would make it easier, but that is not something I'm going to worry about at the moment, for probably obvious reasons. Yeah, Plasma. That's a part of the visual overhaul mod that Peace made. It's a nice touch. In final stage, it's like, ooh, you're getting close. There's the lads. It's got good vibes. Fuck. I'd also need to figure out exactly where the spot is, rather than just going by where it feels like the spot is. Ah. This is the line I want. Ugh. I wish this song restarted because this is just truly one of the worst songs ever to listen to on loop when it restarts the intro. Hearing those blaring horns every time you die. Yes. Sugar Falcon should know this screen. Fuck. Oh, it doesn't have a fake floor. I thought it did. Alright, final stage. Wait, is it? No, not yet. We got a cutscene first. Oh! The rainbow key! He's fucking dead! You knew that screen? Yeah, you did. You're like a fan game expert after having played K2. That's one of the fun things about playing medley games, is then you like play a game or like see a game and you're like, oh, I know that! To jump there, is it a cutscene? I'm pretty sure I had to jump there. Oh, they changed the music in here so it's not music. Oh my god, I'm so fucking good. I didn't even full jump that. Alright, now for the shit save. Save's so bad. Good old go bananas easy. End of an era. If only it had stayed a joke in our community and didn't, you know, extend to random people on SRC who run games that are 3 seconds long to get free world records just so they can have a first place on their page and get clout. If only. There we go. Not too bad. But that's not the line I want. It's this one. The one next to the save is the better line. For anyone who hasn't heard the song that's in this stage normally, it's just... that's the song. It's from Yume Nikki, I think. This has similar vibes, but isn't just droning nothingness. Dude. Dude! This is droning near nothingness. It's like ambiance. This has ambiance. The funny save. I had to look up a video when I first got here because I didn't know what I was supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. Sugar Falcon, do you know what this jump is? You've done it before. I would be shocked if you remembered the name. It's that one. Yeah, exactly. The Rukido jump. Oh. Fuck, barely missed it. Nope, that's not it. I can full jump that. Okay, how does this work again? I don't fully remember how this save goes at the end. All I remember is it's funny. Kind of missed the bright red. That's good. I'm happy for you. Oh! Damn, that is tight. Fuck. Fuck. Well, this change is specifically in a mod made for me. So, you can be happy knowing that if you play Pieces mod, it'll still be garbage and hurt your eyes. Hi, not I. Cheater. Yeah, playing a modded version and then modding the modded version. Even though everyone uses the regular modded version already. God, I do not know what I'm supposed to do here. Alright, whatever. Let's just go for it and see what happens. That was a pretty good attempt, I feel. Couldn't have gone much better than that. Dude, why do I keep like... Huh? What is that? Is that a bug? I feel like that was not in the original game. That seems like a new bug. There we go. That was exactly what I had envisioned in my head. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the traps like trigger when you're further away from it. I don't know if that's like a change in the code or if that's how it was in original Crimson. But I'm just confused about those 3 things that aren't actually blocks. There it is! Poggies! Got him. Easy peasy. Hi, Hank. First try skip indeed. Oh, I shot water way too much. I forgot water does not change at halfway, it changes at like 2/3. I've considered trying to do like a single sitting playthrough of K2 before. The thing is, I just don't really like K2. So it would mostly be like a thing to see if I could do it, than it would be something that I actually want to do. Okay, I think it's like one more before I have to worry. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to shoot that. Oh, okay, it's still fine. Oh yeah. I want Red Dead Redemption. Ooh! Okay. I knew I was about to just jump straight into that, so I stopped myself. No. Fuck, dude. Whatever. That sucks. Can I still make this work? Ugh, fuck, dude. Early water sucks. Hi, Aldoros. I don't ever do a run of K2 with all the cool skips. There kind of was. There's a task from Widget called, like, Ceiling Jump, where he just does all of the skips. It's not like a full run of the game. It just does, like, cool skips using the Ceiling Jump tech and other stuff. I have considered doing Cultured 2 as well. Cultured 2 I like a lot more, but it would require me to, like, replay the game, and it's a long fucking game. But I think it would be fun to do at some point. But still, like, top priority for me in terms of, like, game to do a run of is Heartbeats, and that's kind of, like, the main one. Fuck. Yeah. Stupid long marathon run again, like the 21. You should do Heartbeats 100% like me. You're a fan of Heartbeats too, so I mean, clearly both of us need to do it. Found 0 secrets. Huh. I could see that making things difficult. I could have sworn he did a K2 one as well. Because I'm pretty sure it was shown at Fangame Marathon. It's like a shortened K2 task. So it's probably on the Fangame Marathon channel, so you could check that. That's K3? Fuck. Oh, okay. I still had one more for water, I guess. Are you sure that's K3? Because I'm like so sure he did a K2 one. No, I'm not saying he didn't do a K3 one. I'm saying, are you sure there isn't also a K2 one? I know he did a K3 one. There have been multiple K3 tasks shown. But are you sure that there isn't also a K2 one that was shown? There have been a lot of tasks at Fangame Marathon. There isn't one on his channel. That's still not what I asked. God, this fight really lasts so long. No, I didn't want to do that. I just instinctively shot backwards. I mean, I don't see why a K2 task wouldn't have all the cool skips. It's not really a task if they, like, don't do that. You just found it, and you seem to have commented on it. Perfect. Fuck. I like walked off the edge, then thought I like fell, but then I snapped back on, and then I jumped to try to like get back on, but I'd already snapped, so then I ended up just like jumping straight up into a fruit. Trying to get back on the platform. Love myself some platform snapping. No! Ah, classic plasma. Yeah. There will always be people who take that seriously whenever people write it to make fun of someone who said that seriously. Dude, I get so, like, triggered when people say one video compilation, when, like, they try to quote it and they just horribly misquote and say one video compilation. Makes me so mad. Like, compilation doesn't even make sense, bro. It's like when people misquote the "see how you rely on jump canceling." Rely is not even the word that it used. It's like, notice now how you have depended on jump cancels. It's like not even close to what people quote it as. It's funnier, but it's wrong. I don't accept humor in the absence of truth. Thank you very much. Rude sloth. What's up, Jazzy? How's it going? Fuck, dude. No, but C44, the humor of that is that it's not in the absence of truth. Because generally speaking, when I mispronounce things, I mispronounce them in the way that could be correct but isn't. So there is truth to it, which is why it's way funnier. It's more in spite of the truth than it is in the absence of the truth. The lies have to be believable. It is funnier if they are, isn't it? Ah! It's an accurate quote of someone else who got the previous quote wrong. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, like, that's kind of my problems with memes in general. I gotta say, being better at fan games makes it like way easier to actually get far in the Crimson boss in any given attempt. Fuck. Surprisingly, being better makes you do better. Sounds false. Yeah. Wasn't very believable. I'm sorry. Yikes. Can Yellow fucking die already, dude? Jesus, why is Yellow still alive? Been playing this fight for like 10 minutes. Slight exaggeration. I'm dead? I'm not dead? I can take one more hit on blue. Yellow's dead. Yellow's not dead. Yellow's dead. My face is itchy. Last hit on green. Do not shoot it again. And now we go for blue. I feel like a good player should make it to this section of the fight every time. That's so unfortunate. I shot like 0.1 seconds early. That's so unfortunate. And I didn't have like nearly low enough HP on blue to like still make it work. Hi, Flo. It's funny that in K2, water doesn't spawn until blue is at like half HP. It's just such a massive difference in the original. Only spawning at half HP is, did I fuck up? No. I keep stopping like just shy on blue to be safe. Because I can't remember exactly where it is. So since I don't actually know for sure, I just stop where it feels like I should stop. And it has served me well with the amount of times I've fucked up. Ah. God, this boss would be so nerve-wracking at the end of like a good run. And you basically have to first try it because it's so long. It's tragic. Dude, come on. I don't like yellow being like so far behind in terms of hits because then I end up just like waiting a while. But when I like greed too much for yellow hits is when I die to red. Because I'm like not paying attention to the targeting. No!
Jump scare.
I did not want to shoot the blue there. Yo, Framzo! Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back to the cat bag for month number 18. I appreciate it very much. Enjoy your emotes. Hope you are doing well. Thank you for the jump scare. I did not want to shoot that. I was trying to shoot to the left. I just didn't turn around properly. Damn, my yellow is all fucked up. shot 3 yellows on the wrong side. I'm just gonna leave green at 2 HP because I don't trust myself to not fuck up again. Damn. I shouldn't have gone for that blue shot. I just wasted time. It was so hard to hit once you're in the water section. Fuck, dude. Hi, Game Drive. Yeah, 25 to kill. 25 is correct. How are you doing, Frams? You accidentally clicked? Nah. Nah, that was video redeem and we are watching it right now. Wow. Tired but alright. Hell yeah. Oh. Wow, that was a really good platform layout there. I think I do have one more shot on blue before it goes to water, but as usual, I'd rather not risk it. Well, when I say one more, I mean one more before the next shot sends it to water. As in, like, I have one more shot that's safe to do. Oh, there were two? Oh, okay. Got it. That's not how you want to do that. Ooh, those cherries were scary. GG. Ugh. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go, dude. Apparently my first clear of this game was like 13 hours, so the fact that I was able to bust it out in like 3.5, that's pretty good. Less than 3.5. Bow, 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 bow. Okay. God, what a fucking banger. I'll have to watch Nowell's record at some point. And see where the time saves are and such. But yeah, I could absolutely see myself running this game. It was fun. It's fun to replay. I like this game. I would love to have the Bat Boss visuals changed, but... Oh no. I finished the water. I can't give you a water redeem. I'm sorry. Hi, Drag Ice. I can't give you a water redeem. Here, I'll pretend to drink so that it seems like it. Oh, I actually got like half of a sip in there. So, I didn't lie. Just no one redeem it again, or you'll ruin it. Fuck you, not spit in your hand and sip it. Hi, Doug. This has some funny strats that are most definitely not humanly viable. Maybe not for other people. Clipped for later. Perfect blackmailing. I feel like if I did another playthrough, it would be like an hour and a half just from the knowledge of like having done all the secrets and everything and knowing like what's there and knowing most of the traps. You can do what I did for the Bat Boss. I'll sell my kidney and donate all the resulting money to you, no cap. How much money do you get for a kidney? I've never actually known. It's like $250. That's kind of like what I imagined it as, but is there anyone who like knows the value of a kidney? Surely there are people who know about the value of a kidney here. Why am I blue? In America, you have to pay. What was the CN 2.5 original? Yeah, I don't know why he suddenly turns blue at the end. I guess he vanquishes the crimson. What does that say? Why are there blocks at the top of the screen? Oh, and they're gone. Someone was selling their kidney for 20k to 160k. Holy fuck, I'd sell both kidneys for that. Does it just end on black screen? Does it not? Okay. Thought it would like go somewhere after this, but I guess it just ends on black screen. Hey, everyone, guess my deaths. How many times do you think I died in my first, I want to be the Crimson single-sitting playthrough / speedrun? How many times? It's a lot more than all of you are guessing at the moment. 0? Okay. Not high got it. Shut the fuck up, Kenny. It's 846. Wow, that's a slight improvement over my first clear from like 40 years ago. When is that from? 2018. I don't even know who was the closest with that because it was like no one. Like 420 was 426 off. 1200 was a little closer with 354 off. Okay. I guess fight wins. Yep, 2018. That was like 40 years ago. Meme for the win? Wait, why is 1200 a meme? Is this one of them new age memes I don't know? It's a large number. Ah, okay. I thought it was the new 6-7. Everyone's like 1200. Alrighty, let us shut down the windows of the 7. So I am not going to do any Enfield today, but I do want to get the sponsorship done ASAP because the sponsorship ends in... I'm refreshing the page so I can actually see what the number is. But it seems to be stuck on a white screen. Cache refresh? Cache refresh did it. Okay, 2 days, 13 hours from now, but I also leave to go to California on the 18th. So yeah, sometime today, tomorrow, or the day after, I will be streaming Enfield, doing the Power Wash Sim event in that, doing some polls perhaps. Probably some fan games as well before then. Or not before then, like before that in the stream that I do. Yeah, is there anyone to raid? Because I am out for now. It is 5 a.m. I want to eat a snack and then go to sleep. Ooh, there are some people who could potentially be raided. Not high is live? Oh, perfect. Twitch.tv/not high. Oh, he's streaming the game Fuck You right now. We're gonna raid Bigfoot because that's always the person who's alive right now. He recently got partner, so we're gonna celebrate him getting partner by saying like, let's do #road2affiliate. That's what we're gonna give him in honor of him getting partner. Copy that, send it over. He's currently playing Ocarina of Time because I guess he plans to do some rando at some point in the future, but generally he plays Mario 64, ROM hacks. We like Bigfoot. Social links are here, Discord, Twitter, and YouTube. You can join, follow, subscribe, find out when I go live, see videos I post occasionally. But otherwise, I will see you in the next stream. Again, sometime within the next few days, doing some fan gaming followed by Enfield. So, yeah. Bye everyone. Road to affiliate. Woo!